Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're exploring 10 things that Earth Angels don't want you to know. Earth Angels are loving, kind and compassionate beings who walk this planet to spread their light. But even beings as pure and good as Earth Angels have some secrets they'd rather keep hidden. Over the next minutes, I'll be revealing 10 surprising truths about Earth Angels that most people have no idea about. By the end of this video, you'll have a whole new perspective on these amazing souls. Don't forget to support what I do here by giving this video a like and subscribing to my channel. Your support truly helps me create more insightful content like this. I hope you enjoy exploring this fascinating topic with me. Let's get started. Number 1. They sometimes struggle with self-doubt. Earth Angels are often seen as beings of pure light and unwavering confidence. But the truth is that they, too, can experience moments of self-doubt. Despite their innate wisdom and compassion, which allows them to guide and support others, Earth Angels are not immune to questioning their own abilities and purpose. At times, an Earth Angel may find themselves in a situation where someone is seeking their guidance and support. While their heart yearns to help, their mind may suddenly be flooded with doubts. They might wonder, am I truly qualified to offer advice on this matter? What if I say the wrong thing and lead them astray? These moments of hesitation can be particularly challenging for Earth Angels, who feel a deep sense of responsibility to use their gifts for the highest good. They understand the profound impact their words and actions can have on others, and the last thing they want is to cause harm or confusion. In these instances, Earth Angels may take a step back to reflect on their own journey and the lessons they have learned along the way. They may recall the challenges they have overcome and the personal growth they have experienced. By reconnecting with their own story, they can begin to rebuild their confidence and trust in their ability to make a positive difference. However, self-doubt can be a persistent companion, and it may take time for Earth Angels to fully embrace their role as spiritual guides. They may find themselves constantly questioning whether they are on the right path or if they are truly making a difference in the world. To overcome these feelings of self-doubt, Earth Angels must learn to trust in the divine guidance that flows through them. They must remember that they were given their gifts and talents for a reason, and that their mere presence can bring comfort and healing to those around them. One way Earth Angels can cultivate this trust is by developing a consistent spiritual practice, such as meditation or prayer. By taking time each day to quiet their minds and connect with their higher selves, they can access the wisdom and clarity that resides within them. They can ask for guidance and support from the divine, knowing that they are never truly alone in their journey. Another important step for Earth Angels is to surround themselves with a supportive community of like-minded individuals. By connecting with others who share their values and understand their struggles, they can find encouragement and validation. They can share their experiences and learn from one another, building a network of support that can help them navigate the challenges of their spiritual path. Ultimately, self-doubt is a natural part of the human experience, and Earth Angels are no exception. By acknowledging and embracing their moments of uncertainty, they can learn to grow and evolve as spiritual beings. They can use their struggles as opportunities for self-reflection and personal growth, emerging stronger and more confident in their ability to make a positive impact on the world. In the end, Earth Angels must remember that their purpose is not to be perfect, but rather to be a conduit for love and light. By staying true to their hearts and trusting in the divine plan, they can overcome their self-doubt and continue to be a beacon of hope and healing for all those who cross their path. Number 2, they sometimes feel like outsiders. From a young age, Earth Angels may have felt different from their peers, as if they were operating on a different wavelength. They might have been more sensitive, empathetic, and attuned to the emotions and energy of others. This heightened awareness can make it challenging for them to relate to those who don't share their level of spiritual understanding. As they grow older, Earth Angels may find that their values, beliefs, and priorities differ from those of mainstream society. They may feel a strong pull towards spiritual growth, helping others, and making a positive impact on the world, while others around them seem more focused on material success, status, or conformity. This can lead to feelings of isolation and loneliness, as they struggle to find like-minded individuals who truly understand them. In social situations, Earth angels may feel like they have to hide or tone down their spiritual side to fit in. They might find small talk or superficial conversations draining, yearning instead for deeper, more meaningful connections. This can be especially challenging in work environments or family gatherings where they feel pressure to conform to societal norms and expectations. Even in their personal relationships, Earth angels may struggle to find partners or friends who can relate to their spiritual journey. They may attract people who are drawn to their compassionate and nurturing nature, but who may not fully appreciate or understand the depth of their spiritual beliefs and practices. This can leave Earth angels feeling unseen, unheard, and disconnected, even when surrounded by people who care about them. To cope with these feelings of being an outsider, Earth angels may turn to spiritual practices such as meditation, prayer, or spending time in nature to find solace and connection. They may also seek out spiritual communities or like-minded individuals who share their values and beliefs. However, even in these spaces, Earth angels may still feel like they don't quite fit in, as their unique spiritual path and experiences can be difficult for others to fully comprehend. Despite the challenges of feeling like an outsider, Earth angels often recognize that their spiritual gifts and insights are an essential part of their life purpose. They may come to accept that their path is a solitary one at times, and that their feelings of disconnection are a natural part of their spiritual evolution. By embracing their uniqueness and staying true to their inner guidance, Earth angels can find ways to navigate the world while maintaining their spiritual integrity and connection to the divine. Number 3. They can attract energy vampires. Earth angels are known for their compassionate nature, always ready to lend a helping hand and provide support to those in need. However, this innate kindness and willingness to assist others can sometimes attract individuals who drain their energy, often referred to as energy vampires. Energy vampires are people who, whether consciously or unconsciously, feed off the positive energy of others. They may constantly seek attention, validation, or favors from Earth angels without offering much in return. Earth angels, being empathetic and nurturing, may find it difficult to say no or set boundaries, leading to a depletion of their own energy reserves. One common scenario Earth angels might face is being in one-sided relationships. These relationships can be romantic, platonic, or even professional. In such situations, the Earth angel may find themselves constantly giving, whether it's their time, emotions, or resources, while receiving little to no support or appreciation in return. The energy vampire may take advantage of the Earth angel's kindness, expecting them to always be available and willing to help, without considering the Earth angel's own needs or well-being. Another way energy vampires can drain Earth angels is by constantly seeking them out for favors or advice. Earth angels, being natural healers and problem solvers, may find themselves as the go-to person for those facing challenges or in need of guidance. While they may initially feel fulfilled by helping others, over time, this constant demand for their energy and attention can leave them feeling exhausted and emotionally drained. Energy vampires may also engage in emotional manipulation, using guilt or playing on the Earth angel's empathy to keep them invested in the relationship. They may make the Earth angel feel responsible for their happiness or well-being, making it even harder for the Earth angel to set boundaries or prioritize their own needs. To protect themselves from energy vampires, Earth angels must learn to recognize the signs of these draining relationships and set clear boundaries. This may involve learning to say no when necessary, prioritizing self-care, and surrounding themselves with supportive individuals who value and reciprocate their energy. It's essential for Earth angels to understand that their own well-being is just as important as the well-being of those they seek to help. By becoming aware of the potential for attracting energy vampires and developing strategies to maintain healthy boundaries, Earth angels can continue to share their loving energy with the world while protecting themselves from those who would drain them dry. Remember, true relationships and connections should be balanced, with both parties contributing and supporting one another. Earth angels deserve to have their kindness and compassion reciprocated, and it's okay to step back from those who consistently fail to do so. Number 4, they can be overwhelmed by the world's suffering. Earth angels are known for their deep compassion and empathy, but this sensitivity can sometimes be overwhelming. They are so attuned to the emotions and energy around them that they may find themselves feeling the weight of the world's suffering. Earth angels have a strong desire to help others and make a positive difference. However, the sheer magnitude of pain and injustice in the world can feel like an enormous burden to carry. They may find themselves deeply affected by stories of tragedy, cruelty, and hardship, even when they have no personal connection to those involved. This profound empathy can manifest in various ways. An Earth angel might find themselves moved to tears while watching the news, learning about a natural disaster or act of violence that has caused tremendous loss and devastation. They may feel a deep ache in their heart when they see a homeless person on the street or hear about children going hungry. The suffering of animals, the destruction of the environment, and other global issues can also weigh heavily on an Earth angel's soul. Even in their daily lives, Earth angels may struggle with the intensity of their empathetic abilities. Crowded places like shopping malls, airports, or stadiums can be incredibly draining as they pick up on the many emotions and energies swirling around them. An Earth angel might feel suddenly tired, anxious, or even physically ill in these situations without fully understanding why. Over time, this constant exposure to the world's pain can lead to compassion fatigue and emotional burnout. Earth angels may find themselves feeling helpless, hopeless, and utterly depleted. They may question their purpose and wonder how they can possibly make a difference in a world with so much suffering. It's important for Earth angels to recognize their empathetic nature as a gift, but also to learn how to manage it in a healthy way. Setting boundaries, practicing self-care, and finding ways to recharge are all crucial for Earth angels to maintain their well-being. They may need to limit their exposure to news and social media, take breaks from crowds and emotionally charged situations, and find quiet spaces in nature to ground themselves. Earth angels must also remember that they are not responsible for solving all of the world's problems alone. They can make a difference through small, daily acts of kindness and by focusing on the areas where they feel most called to serve. Connecting with like-minded individuals and supporting each other can also help Earth angels feel less alone in their journey. Ultimately, the empathetic challenges that Earth angels face are a testament to the depth of their compassion and their desire to create a better world. By learning to manage their sensitivities and channel their gifts in positive ways, Earth angels can continue to be a light in the darkness and a source of hope for those who are suffering. Number 5, they don't always have the answers. Earth angels are often seen as wise, compassionate beings who always seem to have the right words of comfort or guidance to offer those in need. However, one thing that Earth angels may not want you to know is that they don't always have all the answers, despite their intuitive and insightful nature. While Earth angels possess a deep connection to the spiritual realm and can often sense the emotions and needs of others, they are not all-knowing beings. They too face challenges and uncertainties in their own lives, and there may be times when they struggle to find the right path forward. Just like any other person, Earth angels can experience confusion, doubt, and emotional turmoil. They may find themselves in situations where they don't have an immediate solution or clear guidance to offer. In these moments, Earth angels may need to take a step back and allow themselves the time and space to process their own emotions and thoughts. It's important to remember that Earth angels are here to help and support others. They also need to prioritize their own well-being and spiritual growth. When faced with a problem they can't solve, Earth angels may turn to meditation, prayer, or other spiritual practices to seek guidance from higher powers. They understand that wisdom and insight can come from many sources, and they remain open to receiving messages from the universe. In some cases, Earth angels may also seek the support and guidance of other like-minded individuals, such as spiritual teachers, mentors, or fellow Earth angels. By connecting with others who share their values and understanding, Earth angels can find comfort, clarity, and new perspectives on the challenges they face. It's crucial to recognize that Earth angels, despite their special gifts and connection to the divine, are still human. They experience the same range of emotions and challenges as everyone else. By acknowledging that they don't always have the answers, Earth angels remind us that it's okay to be vulnerable, to ask for help, and to take the time needed for self-reflection and personal growth. In embracing their own limitations and uncertainties, Earth angels demonstrate the importance of humility, self-compassion, and the ongoing journey of spiritual evolution. They inspire us to be patient with ourselves, to trust in the wisdom of the universe, and to have faith that the answers we seek will come to us in the right time and in the right way. So, while Earth angels may not want you to know that they don't always have the answers, this truth serves as a powerful reminder that we are all interconnected and that no one has to face life's challenges alone. By supporting one another, seeking guidance from higher powers, and embracing the journey of personal and spiritual growth, we can all tap into the wisdom and love that Earth angels embody, even in the face of uncertainty. Number 6. They sometimes need solitude to recharge. Earth angels are known for their selfless and compassionate nature, always ready to lend a helping hand and provide support to those in need. However, what many people may not realize is that even these celestial beings require moments of solitude to recharge their batteries and maintain their inner balance. Constantly giving of oneself can be emotionally and energetically draining, even for the most resilient Earth angels. They are highly sensitive to the energies around them, absorbing the emotions and struggles of others like a sponge. Over time, this can lead to feelings of overwhelm, exhaustion, and even burnout if they don't take the necessary steps to replenish their own energy reserves. To counteract this depletion, Earth angels often seek out moments of solitude and quiet introspection. This could mean suddenly canceling plans with friends or taking a day off work to spend time alone in nature or engage in self-care practices. While it may seem out of character for these usually social and outgoing individuals, it is an essential part of their self-preservation routine. During these moments of solitude, Earth angels reconnect with their own energy and realign with their divine purpose. They may meditate, practice yoga, take long walks in the forest, or simply sit in stillness and silence. These activities allow them to release any negative or stagnant energy they may have absorbed from others and replenish their own spiritual well. It's important to note that this need for solitude doesn't mean that Earth angels are antisocial or don't value their relationships. On the contrary, they deeply cherish their connections with others and find great joy in being of service. However, they also recognize that they cannot pour from an empty cup, and that taking time for themselves is crucial in order to continue showing up as their best selves for others. So, if you have an Earth angel in your life who suddenly seems to retreat or pull away, don't take it personally. Instead, honor their need for space and solitude, knowing that they will return refreshed, renewed, and ready to continue spreading their light and love in the world. And if you are an Earth angel yourself, remember that taking care of your own needs is not selfish, but rather an act of self-love and a necessary part of your sacred mission on this earth. Number 7. They can be indecisive due to their ability to see multiple perspectives. Earth angels are known for their compassionate and empathetic nature, always striving to make the world a better place. However, one aspect of their personality that they may not want you to know is their tendency to be indecisive, especially when faced with complex situations. This indecisiveness stems from their innate ability to see and understand multiple perspectives on any given issue. Earth angels possess a unique gift of empathy, allowing them to put themselves in others' shoes and comprehend their thoughts, feelings, and motivations. While this trait is invaluable in fostering understanding and harmony, it can also lead to inner conflict when it comes to making decisions. Earth angels find themselves considering every angle, weighing the pros and cons of each option and contemplating the potential consequences of their choices. When faced with a decision, Earth Angels dive deep into the intricacies of the situation. They analyze the impact their choice may have on everyone involved, not just themselves. They consider the emotional, psychological, and practical implications of each possible outcome. This thorough contemplation often leads to a prolonged decision-making process as they strive to make the most loving and beneficial choice for all parties concerned. Earth Angels may spend hours, or even days, mulling over a single decision. They may seek advice from others, gather information, and engage in self-reflection to gain clarity. However, this extensive deliberation can sometimes lead to feelings of being stuck or paralyzed by the weight of the decision. Earth Angels may fear making the wrong choice, as they deeply care about the well-being of others and want to minimize any potential harm. This indecisiveness can manifest in various aspects of their lives, from personal relationships to career choices. Earth Angels may struggle with deciding between two equally appealing paths, as they can envision the merits and drawbacks of each option. They may also find it challenging to set boundaries or say no to others, as they can empathize with their needs and desires. However, it is essential to recognize that this indecisiveness is rooted in the Earth Angels' deep sense of compassion and their desire to make the most loving choice. They are not trying to be difficult or indecisive for the sake of it. Rather, they are striving to navigate complex situations with integrity and kindness. To support Earth Angels in their decision-making process, it is helpful to provide them with a safe and non-judgmental space to express their thoughts and feelings. Encouraging them to trust their intuition and inner wisdom can also be beneficial, as they have a strong connection to their spiritual guidance. Reminding them that sometimes there is no perfect decision, and that they can always course correct if needed, can help alleviate some of the pressure they may feel. In conclusion, Earth Angels' indecisiveness stems from their ability to see and understand multiple perspectives, coupled with their deep desire to make loving choices. While this trait can be challenging at times, it is also a testament to their compassionate and empathetic nature. By offering support and understanding, we can help Earth Angels navigate their decision-making process with greater ease and confidence. Number 8. They might unintentionally neglect their own needs. Earth Angels are so focused on helping and healing those around them that they may forget to prioritize their own physical, mental, and emotional health. In their tireless efforts to be of service, Earth Angels might find themselves skipping meals or sacrificing much-needed sleep. They could become so absorbed in providing emotional support and guidance to others that they fail to recognize their own hunger or fatigue. This can lead to a depletion of their energy reserves, leaving them feeling drained and exhausted. Moreover, Earth Angels may overextend themselves emotionally by taking on the burdens and problems of others as if they were their own. They have a deep capacity for empathy and often feel the pain and struggles of those they are trying to help. This emotional investment can be taxing, especially if they do not take the time to process their own feelings and recharge their emotional batteries. Earth Angels may also struggle with setting boundaries, finding it difficult to say no when someone reaches out for help. They might cancel their own plans, neglect their hobbies, or put their personal relationships on the back burner to be available for others in need. This constant self-sacrifice can lead to feelings of resentment, burnout, and a loss of personal identity. It is essential for Earth Angels to recognize that they cannot pour from an empty cup. To continue being effective in their mission to help others, they must first take care of themselves. This means making self-care a priority, setting aside time for rest and relaxation, nourishing their bodies with healthy food, and engaging in activities that bring them joy and peace. Earth Angels must also learn to set healthy boundaries and practice self-compassion. They need to understand that it is okay to say no when they are feeling overwhelmed or stretched too thin. It is not selfish to prioritize their own well-being. In fact, it is necessary for them to be able to continue their important work. By neglecting their own needs, Earth Angels risk becoming depleted, both physically and emotionally. This can lead to feelings of frustration, resentment, and even a sense of disconnection from their divine purpose. It is crucial for them to find a balance between helping others and taking care of themselves, so that they can continue to be the beacons of light and love that the world so desperately needs. In conclusion, while Earth Angels may unintentionally neglect their own needs in their pursuit of helping others, it is essential for them to recognize the importance of self-care and setting healthy boundaries. By prioritizing their own well-being, they can continue to be the compassionate, nurturing, and healing presence that they are meant to be, without sacrificing their own health and happiness in the process. Number 9. They can be perfectionists in their spiritual practice. Earth Angels hold themselves to exceptionally high standards when it comes to their spiritual development. They strive to embody the qualities of compassion, love, and wisdom in every aspect of their lives. This drive for spiritual excellence can be both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, their commitment to personal growth pushes them to continuously evolve and become the best version of themselves. They dedicate significant time and energy to practices such as meditation, prayer, and self-reflection. They are always seeking ways to deepen their connection with the divine and to live in alignment with their higher purpose. However, this pursuit of spiritual perfection can also lead to feelings of frustration and inadequacy when Earth Angels inevitably fall short of their own expectations. They may have days where they struggle to maintain their usual level of peace and positivity, or times when they react to challenges with less grace than they would like. In these moments, Earth Angels can be incredibly hard on themselves. They might berate themselves for missing a meditation session, for example, or for allowing feelings of anger or judgment to surface in their interactions with others. They may feel like they have failed in their spiritual practice and that they are not living up to their ideals of compassion and unconditional love. This self-criticism can be especially intense because Earth Angels often feel a deep sense of responsibility to be a light in the world. They believe that it is their purpose to uplift and inspire others, and so any perceived shortcoming in their own spiritual practice can feel like a letdown not just to themselves, but to those they are meant to serve. What Earth Angels may not always recognize, however, is that this perfectionism can actually be a hindrance to their spiritual growth. By holding themselves to such high standards and being overly self-critical, they can create unnecessary stress and anxiety in their lives. They may become so focused on their perceived failures that they lose sight of the progress they have made and the positive impact they are having on the world. In truth, spiritual growth is a lifelong journey with ups and downs. It is not about achieving a state of perfection, but rather about consistently showing up with an open heart and a willingness to learn and grow. Earth Angels, like all beings, will have moments of struggle and self-doubt. What matters is that they approach these challenges with self-compassion and a recognition that they are doing the best they can. By learning to be gentle with themselves and to embrace their humanness, Earth Angels can actually deepen their spiritual practice. They can cultivate greater resilience, humility, and understanding. They can learn to extend the same compassion and forgiveness to themselves that they so readily offer to others. In the end, the spiritual journey of an Earth Angel is not about achieving a state of perfection, but rather about consistently showing up with an open heart and a commitment to growth. By learning to embrace their own imperfections and to approach their practice with self-compassion, they can more fully embody the qualities of love, wisdom, and service that they aspire to bring to the world. Number 10. They sometimes doubt their own intuition. One of the most significant struggles Earth Angels face is the tendency to second-guess their intuitive guidance, especially when it conflicts with logic or outside opinions. This internal conflict can be particularly challenging when the intuitive message seems to go against what is considered rational or practical by societal standards. In such situations, Earth Angels may find themselves overanalyzing their gut feelings, trying to find a logical explanation for what they sense. They might spend hours, days, or even weeks turning the intuitive message over in their minds, attempting to reconcile it with their intellectual understanding of the world. This process can be mentally and emotionally exhausting, leading to increased self-doubt and confusion. Moreover, Earth angels may seek validation from others before trusting their own wisdom. They might reach out to friends, family members, or spiritual advisors, hoping to find someone who can confirm their intuitive insights. While seeking outside perspectives can be helpful at times, relying too heavily on external validation can undermine an Earth angel's confidence in their own inner knowing. This need for validation often stems from a deep-seated fear of making mistakes or leading others astray. Earth angels feel a strong sense of responsibility to guide and support those around them, and the thought of providing incorrect or harmful advice can be paralyzing. As a result, they may hesitate to act on their intuition, even when it feels clear and strong. However, it is essential for Earth angels to remember that their intuition is a gift, one that should be trusted and celebrated. While it is natural to have doubts and fears, consistently second-guessing oneself can lead to a disconnection from one's inner truth. Earth angels must learn to balance their intuitive wisdom with discernment, using their intellect to assess the information they receive without becoming overly reliant on logic alone. Ultimately, Earth angels must learn to embrace their intuitive gifts, even in the face of doubt and uncertainty. By trusting their inner wisdom and acting on their intuitive guidance, they can fulfill their purpose of bringing light, love, and healing to the world around them. It may not always be easy, but the rewards of living an authentic, intuition-led life are immeasurable. I hope this video has provided some insight into understanding these beautiful souls. If you're lucky enough to know an Earth angel, be sure to cherish them for the gifts they bring to this world. Their caring, nurturing spirits help balance the negativity and encourage more love. Though it may be draining for them at times, their mission is to spread compassion. We can support them by respecting their sensitivities and listening without judgment when they need an ear. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel for more discussions about spiritual topics. Your support, through likes and subscribers, will help this content reach more people. It also motivates me to create more videos that can help foster more understanding and kindness between all beings. Thank you again.